Good morning, everybody in TBC land and non-Tibetan. I bring you greetings from Liberia, west coast of Africa. This is about 10 o'clock in Liberia, the west coast of our beloved Africa. Today is my upline birthday. Happy birthday to you, Madam Flourish, Victoria Flourish of South Africa, our TBC able leader. Today is your birthday. My prayer for you is for God to add many more years to come in your life with good health and strength, wealth, and may you live long to enjoy your children yet unborn. And I also ask the global community everywhere in the world, those who are watching at me, I ask that you help me celebrate our able leader, Madam Victoria Flores. She deserves celebration. She's an agentic woman. So we want to thank her. We want to thank every one of you that are helping to celebrate our birthday today in TBC community and beyond. Okay, today is a joyful day for me and for all my leaders in Liberia. We are celebrating our leader birthday. Now, though we are celebrating, but we are also celebrating TBC. And TBC, what celebration? This morning, I'm here to minister to your heart on a theme for this reason. For this reason, we are appreciating Madam Flourish because she's an able leader. That's the reason that we're appreciating her. And we're also appreciating the TBC at meal because it is one that have compassion for humanity. He love people and he don't want to see men dying in poverty. So because of that, that is why God brought into this world for this reason, to bring men out of poverty and to give life to people, bring them out of bondage, take them out of depression, oppression, and whatever pressure that you're talking about, suppression and all the pressure. Our TBC admin, God brought him into the world for this reason, so that he can bring humanity to the place of expectation, to the place of respect. So we want to thank him for what he's doing for us in the TBC community and the world at large. It's not only TBC community, but he's hitting the wall to make the difference. Usually I used to tell people, do what others are not doing. When you do what others are not doing, then you become differ from others. So TBC is a community coin, and the admin is doing what other people are not doing by giving us free gifts. TBC started like that, and we have been in that giving free gifts, and we are now in the stage wherein the TBC admin is giving out one TBC that worth 10 million. And by the time we end this promotion, we'll be talking about 2-3 million. 200 million. So we want to thank him. This morning, I want to draw your attention from the Bible. This is the bishop in the house. And for this reason, that's why I'm in the house. Jesus said in the book of John 10 and verse 10, the thief cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy. He said, but I have come. The reason that I have come is to give life and life in abundance. And we are talking about abundance. So, the very first thing I want to draw to your mind as you watch and listen to me is the thief come to steal. The A is a rogue. So it has come to steal from you. That is why you find out that many people today are grumbling and murmuring for the admin fee, which is only $22. And that $22, you find out that it is just the admin fee to keep your wallet, your back office open, and to give you information and to upgrade the system. So the admin don't only want to upgrade our system, but it wants us to have our own blockchain, and it wants it to be well secure so that rogues, thieves will not steal from us. So, before admin came to the stage, remember that Admil has been spending money to do all what he's doing. To create the software of this coin is not an easy thing. You have to spend money. Admil is not the one that doing everything, the websites, looking after the website and doing everything in TDC. No, they are workers. Those workers have to be paid, taken care of. There are other people, the IT people, have to be taken care of. So you find out that we need to pay for our back office. I encourage every one of you out there to pay for your back office. Remember that the thief cometh not, but to steal. For the hackers not to hack our finance, our currency, our wallet must be well secured. Remember that if you lose only one coin, you have lose your prosperity for life. Because you will not be able to get that amount of money from any other area. So, Admil, we salute you, and we are with you, we're cooperating with you because we don't want to lose our coin. So if you don't want to lose your coin out there, brethren, you better pay your admin fee. Let our money be secured. Let it be secured from the hands of thieves. And the Bible says, not only they will steal for us, but they will kill you, because when your one coin is taken away from you, you will even, kill yourself. Because when you think of how much your one coin cost, the equivalent of your one coin, how many billions of dollars that you are losing, you will kill yourself. So the rogue comes to stealing our mentality, stealing our mind, polluting our intelligence or our thinking, causing us to murmur and grumble, forgetting to know that God doesn't love grumbling and murmuring spirit. That's why many Israelites or the Hebrew never entered the promised land. Friend, don't be like one of the Hebrews who never enter the promised land. Most of them that left Egypt do not enter the promised land. It was only two that saw things the positive way, that look at things that yes, nevertheless, with God by our side, everything is possible. So therefore, they came with positive message. They say, yeah, there is a grant in the land, but we are able to take over the land. And all those who say, no, we can't, this, that, this, that, they never enter the promised land. So I don't want you to lose the promises of God for your life. The promises of God for your life is what we are working towards now. Because the Lord said, the plan that I have for you, eyes haven't seen it, ears haven't heard about it, neither mouth haven't spoken about it. It's a plan for good expectation. He said the plan is for you to prosper and have an expected end. So prosperity is one of the key agenda in God's calendar of events for humanity. So the rogue came to steal. Whenever your mind is polluted, the thief is stealing from you. And it killing you slowly. Slowly. Tomorrow, when you see others enjoying their coin, then you want to say, oh, but yeah, I was there, but I really don't know. Somebody polluted my mind. Somebody said something and I was discouraged. Oh, they had me say, so I was discouraged. What is $22, friend? What is $22? How many times you have lose money? How many times you have given money out to people who do not even come back to say thank you? How many times? How many times you have put money into business and the business do not prosper? It flops. This one is for you to pay for your own back office, money that have been given to you freely, that you do not work for. Freely, somebody dying for you, freely. That is why, it's very difficult for a man to be saved. It's, salvation, we say salvation is free. It's not free. Somebody paid the price for it. Somebody has to die for us to be delivered. That is why, for this reason, that's why the TBC at Neil was born. To deliver humanity from poverty. To bring the poor out of the dumper. And make them to be somebody. So don't allow the thief to steal your money just because of nonsense thing. Don't allow it to kill you slowly. And most of all, Jesus said, it's only not going to steal from you, it's not only going to kill you, but it's going to destroy you. That means nothing good will ever come out of you because you are destroyed. It will destroy your family, destroy your children yet unborn, destroy the legacy that you will have left behind, the name that you will have left behind, what you will have done. It destroys you totally. The devil don't have regrets. Rogues don't have regret. When they enter into a house, they goes to steal. And when you resist them, they kill. So when the man tried to pollute your mind and you find out that you are not to your senses, you don't have common sense, what happens? You agree that you die slowly. You agree. But let me tell you that it is not book that makes sense. It is sense that makes books. I remember that is one of the phrases that the late president of Sierra Leone, Dr. Shekhar Stevens, told the Sierra Leoneans. He said, it is not book that makes sense, it is sense that makes book. So awake from your slumber, awake, arise, start to think. You need to think. Your background, think about your background. Think about the struggles that you have gone through. Think about what you have lost. Think about what you have never inherited in your life. For you to even see that amount of money in your wallet, it prosperity by itself, it makes a difference in your life. Even if you are not going to spend it now, for you to only tell people, oh, I have it. Are we there? So, don't allow the devil to pollute your mind. The TBC admin has structured himself to bring us out of poverty, out of our lack, and to bring us to the place of abundance. That's why Jesus said, but I have come so that they may have life, and life in abundance. We are talking about abundance. When you are flowing in abundance, there is no regret. When you are flowing in abundance, there is no way that, you will say, I'm sorry to anyone. You don't apologize in abundance. You dictate as a king. Because if you have only one TBC and you wait for maturity stage, wherein one TBC will be 1 billion, friend, you will talk like a king, you speak like a king, you walk like a king, because you will be in authority. You'll be in authority. So I hereby encourage you, all we need to do is to start to register people now. Start to enlighten them about the vision. Tell them about their registration and when they are to pay for their back office. And bring them into the place of prosperity. Tomorrow, those people will remember you. That's why Jesus says, I have come to give life and life in abundance. That's why today we are always remembering Jesus and remembering his word, though we do not see him, but yet we are talking about him. Leave a legacy behind that even your great-great-grandchildren, if they do not even see you, they must say, yeah, our great-great-grandfather was Mr. This, and this is what he left behind for us. They must be boastful about you. TBC has come to change your life. TBC has come to give you abundance. It has come to give you life and life in abundance. Life in abundance, friends. So it is time for us to wake up and pick it up. Even if you put your money in the bank, you will pay bank charges, and you have to pay every month. So what is that? Why we can't be grateful? We need to be grateful, friends. So as you listen to me now, pick up your mantle, get up and start to encourage others. Pay for your back office. $22 is not even $30, as Mr. Abundance said. $30 is nothing, it's still yet nothing compared to what you have in your wallet. It's still yet nothing, my friend. It's still yet nothing. Even if we have to pay that money from now to the end of this year, it's still yet nothing. It's just like you sending your money into the bank and you are not using it. You're keeping it in the bank. You are not using it for 2-3 months. You leave it there. In fact, the bank will never give you up to even 3% or 5% interest. So tell me, friends, something that you are awarded with, FOC, free of charge. If you cannot pay admin fee for your abundance, for you to change your family status, for you to make new history, for you to leave a legacy behind for your children to know that yes, indeed, we have a father. There are some of you now that out there that doesn't want to pay the admin fee. Your children don't even know you because you don't have money. When you are coming, they don't care. They go and work for their neighbors because their neighbor have more than you. But if only you can hold your mind, hold your heart, go all out, Destine yourself that, okay, I destine myself that I will pay admin fee from now to the end of the year until we enter into our economic stage. After that, I know I will not look for US dollars to pay admin fee, or I will not look for Bitcoin to pay admin fee. I will only pay my $22 to my back office, my crinkle back office. I will pay in crinkles. Because even in the bank, you pay what you have. What the bank is keeping for you, that's what you pay from. If you are using US dollars, you have to pay US dollars. If you are using Liberian dollars, you pay Liberian dollars. You are using pound sterling, you have to pay pound sterling. So we start to pay for our back office with our crinkles. But before we reach there, admin need money to sustain and stabilize our economy, and to build a better blockchain for us, where rogues will not penetrate, where hackers will not hack our money. We need to understand. We need to understand. We need to arise, friend. Look, what is speaking to you is the enemy. The Bible made us to know that even God himself has an enemy. He said, let God arise and let his enemies scatter. My friend, arise so that your enemy will run away from you. Arise so your enemy will run away from you. Remember that this is the word, this is what Jesus said. He said, the Son of Man has manifested that he might destroy the works of the devil. The devil has polluted our mind. The devil has held us back. The devil is telling us that you can never get rich. In fact, it is impossible for you to be a billionaire. It is impossible. But the TBC admin is saying that it is possible. It is possible. That is why I say, I have born to make the difference in the world. The TB admin was born. That's the reason he was born, to come and make the difference, to bring humanity out of poverty, to bring humanity out of the suppression and depression of the elites, so that we may be free. That is why he said our currency is a private currency, a community currency. We are not controlled by anybody, but by ourselves. So friends, don't allow the devil to destroy your wealth. Don't allow the devil to pollute your mind. Pay your admin fee. We have been paying. We have been in this thing. Some of us came at a time when one coin was not given to us. But here you are. Now we are dishing out the whole coin. So even as I'm talking now, this month, those of you who are receiving this free gift that we are giving presently, do your registration. Remember that next month you have to pay for your back office. I want it to be known. I want it to be clear. Remember that you pay for your back office next month. You have to pay the admin fee. Because what you are receiving now, it must be secured. So that tomorrow you will not say the TBC admin is a scam, is a scammer, or is a liar. So you need to pay for your back office so that the TBC admin will be able to secure what is given you. So that tomorrow you will not say, but the man gave us, it took it back from us. No. It's not the one that will take it back from us. Because I know how we can think. I know what our mentality, our way of thinking. Tomorrow we say, but they may arrange with hackers to hack. Let us pay our back office fee, pay the admin fee, and see whether the admin will not protect your money from hackers. It will not protect your money from thieves, rogues, who plan is just to steal from you, to kill you, and to destroy your future. Friends, as we enroll you into the TBC community, make sure you encourage others. encourage others. This currency is a currency that is higher than every other cryptocurrency that you can ever think about. Check all cryptocurrency. TBC is the highest in value, is the highest cryptocurrency in value to any other cryptocurrency in the world. And it is not only the highest in value, but it continue to go higher and higher. That's why the last time, my last video, I told business people, I said you make double profit right now when you start accepting TBC. Number one, you're making profit on your commodities that you're selling. You're making profit on it. Number two, as long as your TBC or your crinkles is in your wallet, as we register and the value of the crinkles goes up, your money, the money that you accepted, or the TBC, the crinkles that you accepted, now we go up in value. So if it was something that you sell for $30 and then registration is going up, the money goes up in value to $40, $50. You make profit, you make double profit. So I encourage all business sectors to start to receive TBC as your own cryptocurrency. A word for a while is quite sufficient. I want you to know that a word for a while is quite sufficient. Have a blessed and a wonderful